we're taking a closer look at that measles outbreak that certainly seems to have started at Disneyland in California.
And it's growing. Here are the facts. Health experts say at least 68 people have measles in the U.S. right now, and most of those cases can be traced back to Disneyland in Anaheim, California. 51 of those patients are from California. There is also one from here in Oregon and 2 from Washington. And health experts are now warning some people to stay away from Disneyland.
But that could really be a problem for people here.
Because Disneyland is one of the most popular destinations for our spring break. So should you go? Lisa Balick joins us with more on this health alert. Lisa?
Jeff and Ann, I talked to a lot of doctors today, and they say, yes, definitely go, but that is if you and your family are vaccinated for the measles. But you might need another shot even if you got one as a kid.
About 90% of people who are not vaccinated who come in contact with measles are going to get the disease.
It's highly contagious. Doctors tell me the measles virus lives for hours in the air and on surfaces, long after an infected person is gone. The virus can turn into more than just a fever and a rash.
Biggest worry for us is that about 1 in 1,000 people who gets it actually gets brain damage, and about 1 in 1,000 die.
I found out the highly contagious virus targets people who are not vaccinated. In Oregon, 22 cases in the past 10 years. 10 of those were adults. In fact, several of the Disney-related cases are also in adults. I learned it's a good idea for many grown-ups to get vaccinated again, even if they got a measles shot as a kid. The vaccine years ago was not as effective. If you were born between 1957 and 1971, you should check with your doctor about getting another shot. Kids usually get 2 doses as an infant and before kindergarten. But Oregon has the highest rate in the country of kids who are not vaccinated. I found out, though, it's not too late to get the protection in time for spring break. Is now the time to get vaccinated? Would it take effect in time?
Right. The vaccine takes a couple weeks to be effective, like most vaccines. So, yeah, now is always a good time.
So you would be protected if you got the vaccine now, just to be safe?
Right. After 2 weeks, it's fully effective.
As for heading out on spring break, doctors say make sure you're vaccinated wherever you're going.
In 2015, we are a plane flight and a cough away from lots of horrible things.
All right, no coughing here at the anchor desk.
Yeah.
Now, one interesting thing I found out from doctors today is they're seeing a lot of people showing up with kids who have rashes, but they say it's not measles, so don't panic, because they're seeing this, but they're saying no.
Interesting.
But if you're not sure, they say the best thing to do is call. Don't just show up in the waiting room in case it is this highly contagious virus.
And I saw something in the news today that Melinda Gates, Bill Gates' wife, is now going on the offensive, telling people get your vaccinations as part of their foundation. She wants to get the word out. Get those vaccinations for kids.
Absolutely. There's no question about it. Doctors I talked with, in fact, said some of them have been vaccinated 3 or 4 times who work in the health field. They say there's no risk to that. Again, they say this is such a contagious virus. It's the only thing that will prevent you from getting it.
All right. Thanks, Lisa.